Good morning, Vietnam. Thinking about those inverted story in this reality, a lot of inversion. Okay, reality flipped upside down everywhere. Okay, even in science. Okay, I spoke a lot about DNA and the messenger stuff, knowing where to go, knowing how to swim. I'm gonna go there. Schlop, schlop. Knowing how to swim, messenger. I am the fucking messenger or not. I am bringing a message, okay, to this particular place here. But I'm just protein, but I know how to swim. Okay, but a lot of bullshit, okay, everywhere. So if it's in science, imagine how it is in the religious, stinky religions and stuff. Okay, so yeah, thinking about this, the soul itself. Like who is the first appeared? Is it the life or the soul? Okay, really, some very spiritual beings say that the soul matured with life. It's an appearance from life. Individualized, individuated soul is a product of life, is something that matures. And it's true when you see the insects, they don't have a lot of intellect, so the mental body is very little. The emotional body very little or non-existence at all, those stuffs. And the soul, individualized soul in the ants. Now let's imagine the situation. Okay, let's imagine two ants starting to grow an ego, an intellect, and feelings, and a soul, or some people call it the psychic being, soul, psychic being. So imagine those ants talking. Bro, what are we doing here? Okay, really, look, what are we doing with those zombies? Okay, they are working. There is this bitch in the 20th subfloor popping new units every day, and we have to work for those morons. What is this life? Working like slave, and the other bitch queen is there popping new units with this group of males there, gang banging her every day. They do nothing, and we work like fucking slave for this. This is not a life, bro. Let's go out of here, okay? Let's go. Food everywhere. There is food. But you see the McDonald's there? Always there is gigantic French fries. Okay, there is bits of bread and everything, and we have to work like slaves. Let's just eat there, dig a place, like some home, a hall for us, and stay there. Okay, and we eat for free. Okay, winter, just one French fry, and we eat all the winter. I just enjoy our lives. Okay. Okay, if ants started to think and to be individualized, okay, but they are not. They are not. Apparently, they just follow a very simple program, and there is some collective, brain there, soul of the ant group, but they are not individuated. Okay, so with time appears mental body, appears emotion body, appears soul. So you have humans that are just thinking machines. Okay, we say they are NPCs. Okay, I do this, do that. Okay, for serving what? Serving emotions or instincts of survival. It's like an advanced insect, an advanced wasp or something. No soul there. Didn't grow. The psychic body of them, psychic being, it's not or very little or something. So what the soul gives you? It gives you compassion, empathy. Okay, I fucking eating animals. I don't feel good about it. Okay, that's very much human being. Soul grown up in humans, they feel not good about animals suffering. Okay, So they are even okay to compromise their health sometimes to avoid these stuffs. By compassion, by heart, okay, by soul. Okay, so soul appear in some humans. So let's say the soul is a product of nature itself, of life. If we flip the story, like where were those souls? 8 billion. So they were stored where? And they were waiting to like incarnate in some human life or something. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so it's something that is deploying with life. Okay, the psychic being, the soul itself is growing, maturing. And in my point of view, and others spiritual being before me, the point is soul mature and mature till it has its mature form. It unites with its own manifestation because it is ready. And you have an enlightened being, more and more, okay, process of deploying of life. So we can say that it's an inversion, that the souls were stored somewhere and then they enter life, you know, like some process like this. It makes more sense the way I see it. I tell you now. Then the other inverted story, from my point of view, okay, it's not like I'm setting it in stone or something. It's one I think about it. Okay, those two ants, okay, they will go, they will eat McDonald's and just watch the stars in the night. Okay, enjoy their life. Why work for this? Okay, this queen popping unit. Okay, for no reason, just adding numbers and you just bring food there and you know just they just say no, I don't do this. Okay, they grow an ego, a mental body, an emotional body, a soul. A soul will be, I don't know if they are there. Let's free the others. Let's stop this madness. Okay, let's do something to wake them, to wake the other, or okay, or stop some madness of this of the old movements. Okay, so we can say that it is working, in my point of view, better. That the soul is a product of nature, a product of maturity of the being. Okay, yeah. So this was an inverted story. I was thinking also about this one. You know, there is this mythologic medusa or something, or gorgon, something. This I'm not good into mythology story. Really not good. I know when you look at this stuff, you turn into a stone. And like you have to avoid the direct, you know, stare of this medusa stuff. Okay, this dangerous entity. What I say, what I see myself, if I flip the story, I see that many very advanced human beings, very awakened, with a big soul, you know, matured soul and a lot of power in them, stuffs don't want to be seen by them. Okay, like those strange entities, you know, cryptozoology, you know, I don't know, chupacabras, bigfoots, crawlers, and the slender man, and so. Did you ever see something like that? It doesn't seem like the strong human beings, the powerful one with the soul, encounter this kind of shit. Okay, like it is avoiding its eyes, like the medusa. Okay, like the gorgonia. Okay, how they call it. Because I think we can destroy with our, you know, when you look somebody from a distance, he feels you. People who have strong consciousness, strong souls, you look somebody at 50, 100 meters. I have seen this phenomena. The guys just look. Or the girl will look, who is looking at me, and she turns and she stares at you. She looks at you, she feels your consciousness projected. So for me, it's also an inverted story, that like the power of us is also in directing our consciousness, and this organ of us, which is handling one of the senses, is also having the future power of us, which is, you know, directing our consciousness there somewhere and doing something. Okay, so it has the two stuffs happening. Okay, and like I said, I never seen a chupacabra, guys, in the eyes, even in another angle. Okay, so it doesn't seem that we see that much crazy paranormal phenomena. The powerful beings, like they are avoiding us or something. Maybe we can destroy immediately. So they appears to the NPCs. They appears to maybe the people with just mental body, so they can invade their mental body even as an hologram or something. We are not like very much into this business. From what I can see from my own experience, I don't know if you had looked a Bigfoot in the eyes with candles and a little bit of wine. Okay, you understand me, guys? Just yeah, that there is power into projecting our consciousness. Okay, so yeah, that was also an invention. Yes, so from what I can see is the human beings will mature more and more. The soul, the psychic being in him, and the more this consciousness goes into the matter, the more stuff change. For example, the thinking machine of the human beings, many people fight against the thoughts and everything. But from what I can see, a state with no thoughts appears because another principle appeared, which is not mental. So you cannot just get rid of thinking if you didn't discover a new principle, a new stuff where the consciousness is doing something else, not thinking or not being caught in this level, the mental frequency or the mental field. So generally, a principle is not that present because another one happened and has been discovered by the consciousness itself. And for the mental body, I didn't see any other possibility for this mental body to be overcome, or is the only one that I found is the consciousness has to build its house in the body itself, in the field of the body. It's there where it will discover a new structures of how to be. Okay, because the more we disconnect from the body, it's all astral, it's all thoughts, and it's all those vaporous beings which are supposedly superior to us. It's also an inverted story where God said to some vaporous shit that human, he has to kneel to a human being and he has upset. It's an inversion. Those vaporous beings, they might have been created by the humans themselves, by their consciousness, okay? Like AI doesn't exist without graphical card computing, because they have energy, electricity, and they can create a fake field. All those astral entities, those supposedly angels and stuffs, are created by the humans themselves. We can invert this story. So the human being is superior to anything, and with the most potential to manifest next level. And he might have created everything. Okay, so it's an inversion story. And he has the power to, by his own evolution, destroy everything fake. So there is a lot of fear, and fear might be, also the most fearful now position should be this fake structure and fake beings. Okay, because the human being has the whole frequency in him. He has the vaporous. He can access the astral realm. He can access the mental body. He can access the energetic, emotional body, and he can go deeper in the matter and discover the hidden forces behind the veil of the animalistic body structure.